Hate ads? Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap.
Oh.
But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay, first Chronicles chapter 7.
Okay.
And I have a laugh in my voice because right before we came on microphone, husband asked me, how long is this one? And I told him it's longish. And he goes, goddamn motherfucking names. And I was like, aw,
yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
But we're going to get through it.
We will. We will get through this.
The four sons.
The four sons. Got it.
Issachar.
Got it. Okay.
I like that name.
Do you?
It sounds like a sci-fi name.
It sounds like it is a car to me.
Is it? Oh, Issachar. I'm slow. Nerf. Were Tola, Pua, Jashub, and Shimron.
Okay.
The sons of Tola were Uzi, Rephi, Jeriel, Jemai, Ibsam, and Jemuel.
Yeah.
Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan. You could say that they were the leader of a pack.
Yeah.
That is what you could say.
Yeah.
That's not how the song goes.
I know. We could change it up for the Bible, though.
I'm not changing shit for the Bible.
The leader of the clan.
No. See, I don't like it.
The leader of the tribe. You go either ways, right?
I think that is rude to the original song.
No.
Personally.
I mean, it might be, I guess.
You're changing something that is awesome to have Bible words, and there's an argument over whether or not that's rude to the original content.
I'm just saying.
Okay. At the time of King David, the total number of mighty warriors listed...
Just the mighty ones.
Just the mighty ones,
Only
not the mediocre ones.
Right, mediocre warriors, they're right out.
And so are the women folk and the children and the servants and the slaves.
You didn't even have to mention those guys.
We
knew they were out.
They go without saying, but I said it anyway.
Well, okay. All right.
So just the mighty warriors
the mighty ones.
Listed in the records of these clans was 22,600.
That's kind of not a lot.
It's just King David's dudes.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess he was just
Judah,
in charge of
right?
Judah, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. And it was just his mighty warriors.
Yeah.
Not like his mediocre warriors, like the ones that fed him and, whatever, the medical people. If they had those people back then, I don't know.
They were probably the same ones as the priests.
The medical people probably just, put them out of their misery.
They let the snakes bite them.
Yeah, you're kind of done, man.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
The son of Uzi was Izrahiah. The sons of Izrahiah were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Isaiah. These 5 became the leaders of clans.
More leaders of clans. Wow.
All of them had many wives and many sons.
Because that was okay.
Right.
In the Bible.
Because the Bible says you can have a bunch of wives.
I mean, it
does.
It fucking fine.
Does. God ain't gonna be mad at all.
He never got mad about the multiple wives.
No.
Not once.
Not once. They got in trouble for a lot of shit, but never for being married to too many. Picking up sticks on the wrong day.
In fact, sometimes God told them to fuck somebody else.
It's true.
Like, you're like, you know what? Your wife's not working out. Go over here and fuck that person.
Yep. That
is
true.
This is messed up.
Yeah. You will get smoten if you pick up sticks on the wrong fucking day.
I never want to hear one man, one woman ever again from anybody that's in the Christian faith.
Because what you mean to say, my good sir, is one man, infinite women.
Right.
And that's gross. Yeah. And may your dick rot off.
Yeah.
Okay, so many wives, many sons. So the total number of men available for military service among their descendants was 36,000.
Okay.
So the number increased.
It increased, yeah.
The total number of mighty warriors from all the clans of the tribe of Issachar was 87,000.
Wow.
All of them were listed
That's a lot of mighty warriors.
Their genealogical records.
Don't list them, please.
No, I'm hoping not. But now we're going to talk about the descendants of Benjamin.
Okay. Yeah.
I hate this because I always think of that movie Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah.
And Benjamin is so fucking cute in that movie. He's adorable. And he's the baby of the family.
Right. That's kind of how he's portrayed.
I know. So I always have like this good place in my heart for him. Yeah. But then he, is garbage just like all of them.
Well, wasn't he one of the ones that didn't like the idea of what happened to Joseph and stuff?
Yeah.
Because, he was one of the few that wasn't terrible.
No, I know. But then later on, he did stuff. That wasn't cool, I guess.
Right.
Whatever. Anyway, the tribe wasn't great. They disappeared.
Right. Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
3 of Benjamin's sons were, just 3 of them. Not all of them, just 3 of them.
Right.
Were Bela, Becher, and Jediael.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 sons of Bela were Esbon, Uzi, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri.
Who names a son Uzi and then Uziel? Like, that's...
Benjamin.
Like, I'm just saying. Like, that's so close.
Benjamin's son Bela does it.
Yeah. That seems really dumb.
That's probably why Benjamin's tribe disappeared. They had bad naming practices.
It's like naming somebody Steve and Steven.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
That's dumb.
I knew a set of twins named Robin and Robinette.
Seriously?
Yep. And it was boy and girl.
What was wrong with their parents? Like, were they mental?
Robin and Robinette.
Oh, my gosh.
The girl was Robin, and the boy was Robinette.
That's horrible.
That's Joseph Biden's middle name.
Right, but I mean, naming your kids the same name, essentially.
But at one point, Robinette was a man's name.
I'm not saying that naming them Robinette is horrible. I'm saying naming them essentially the same name is horrible.
Right.
I don't care what they named them.
Yeah.
That's fine. You name your kid whatever you want to.
I also knew twins, both girls this time, named Sherry and Terry.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cute and fun when I was a kid.
Sure.
And I was friends with one in 5th grade and then better friends with the other in 6th grade.
Gotcha.
Or 6th and 7th, I don't remember, whatever.
Right.
But anyways, now as an adult, I'm like, ew, I would never do that to my kids and make them rhyme.
Right?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Or like the Kardashians, all of their names start with a K. None of them are twins, but would you have all your kids start with the same letter?
No, I think that's dumb.
That's dumb.
I mean, just my opinion. My
opinion. You know what? We probably just pissed off like half our audience have kids that fit that.
Right.
Like, you do you, man. You do you. Name your kids what you want. I'm allowed to not like it. You're allowed to love it. It's cool.
Right.
I think it's dumb, but
that's just our opinion.
I still love Sherry and Terry.
Everybody's got opinions. Everyone's got,
Yeah. I hate every time I'm like, oh, I hate that. Then I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, we're talking to people that...
We're talking to people.
We don't even know them.
I know. So. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I was offensive again. God damn it. Sorry. Well, I mean, at least you know that we're like talking off the cuff. This is definitely not scripted.
Right. No, not at all.
Otherwise, I would have probably cut all that.
Right.
Oh, wells. Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan. The total number of mighty warriors from these clans was 22,000, 34.
Okay.
As listed in their genealogical records.
Of course, yeah.
The sons of Beaker were Zamira, Joash, Eleazar, Elwanai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Alemeth.
It's a lot of sons.
That is a lot of sons. And
Yeah.
some of those names sound like they should be, like, daughter names instead.
Yeah, I mean, it was a completely different time.
No, I know. Like, I'm just like, if I saw these list of names and I had to guess, I would be like, that's a girl, and I would be wrong.
No, it threw me off when that leader that died around Moses' time, the Korah's rebellion.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't get Korah out of my mind as a woman's name.
Yeah.
So, like, it kept striking me as a woman's name, but it wasn't. It was a man's
name.
name.
It's so funny how stuff like that changes over time.
Yeah.
Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan. The total number of mighty warriors and leaders from these clans was 20,200.
Okay.
As listed in their genealogical records.
Of course.
The son of Jediel was Bilhan. The sons of Bilhan were Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Kenana, Zithan, Tarshish, and Ashishahar. Fuck you.
That one was hard, I could tell.
They're all hard.
Yeah.
Each of them was the leader of an ancestral clan.
Were they? I'm so shocked.
From these clans, the total number of mighty warriors ready for war was 17,200.
Oh, that's weak.
The sons of Ir were Shupam and Hoopam. I'm not making this shit up.
What the fuck?
Shupam and Hoopam.
That is some funny shit.
Husham was the son of Aher. Okay, next section.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
yeah.
Now we're talking about Naphtali.
Okay, good old Naphtali.
He's one sentence long.
Yeah, oh, wow.
The sons of Naphtali were Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shillam. They were all descendants of Jacob's concubine Bilhah.
Okay.
Because...
That was it for him?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a,
so now
weak section.
We're going to talk about Manasseh.
Manasseh.
The descendants of Manasseh through his Aramean concubine included Azriel. She also bore... She gets a mention.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't just that he had these sons. Right. She bore Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir found wives for Hoopam and Shupam. Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry, but those names just next to each other, they just sound funny.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hoopam and Shupam.
It's very disrespectful.
It sounds like some sort of an action. Like,
it does. Hoopam and Shupam.
What could you attribute to that? Like, it's got to be something worthwhile of the name, right?
It's like a pump and dump. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like an action.
Right.
Yeah.
Hoopam and Shupam.
Yeah, you got Hoopam
I gotta figure out what that actually means. Like, I'm gonna attribute it to something.
Okay.
It's got to be something.
You do that.
Hoopam and Shupam.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
You do
I'll get back to you.
Get back to me on that. Machir had a sister named Makah. One of his descendants was Zelophehad, who had only daughters. Womp womp.
Man.
I hate that for him.
That sucks.
Sucks to only have girls.
Whatever.
I know, I'm kidding.
So stupid.
Machir's wife, Makah, gave birth to a son whom she named Peresh. His brother's name was Sheresh. Peresh and Sheresh. The sons of Peresh were Ulam and Rakem. The son of Ulam was Bedan.
Bedan, huh?
Bedan.
He's like the brother of Bedazzle.
Did you know Bedazzle is like a brand? Like you buy these things to put on your jeans.
Oh,
Bedazzle, like.
Well, yeah.
And when you.
Who didn't? I mean, back like 15, 20 years ago, who didn't want a bedazzler? You know, it was all the rage.
I didn't know if you knew that was an item.
Yeah, I knew it was an item. Jeez.
And did you know that if you manicure your female area, that you are was it vajazzling?
Vajazzling?
Or bavazzle? I forget.
Something along those lines.
Vajazzle. I think it's vajazzle.
Vajazzling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that anyway. If it's not the right word, should be.
It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably fucked that all up, but, you know.
Right.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
All these were considered Gileadites, descendants of Machir, son of Manasseh.
Okay.
Machir's sister, Hamalakot. She's a girl. They don't get mentioned. I need to give this girl's name.
Okay.
Hold on.
We're holding on.
Hamalaketh. Machir's sister, Hamalaketh, gave birth to Ishhad, Abiezer, and Mala. The sons of Shemitah were Ahian, Sheshem, Likki, and Aniam.
Okay.
And I don't...
Shupim and Likki, huh?
Oh my God. I don't know why sometimes every once in a while they're like, this sister whose name we're going to mention for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why
Yeah.
does she get a mention but others don't?
Right.
I'm glad.
Yeah, no, I mean, you should be mentioning women, but at the same time, you've made it perfectly clear that you don't really give a fuck.
Right. So I'm not understanding the lack of consistency.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the descendants of Ephraim.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed, but I am back to mentioning the headlines.
Okay.
Just
because we're in the named section and whatever.
And who gives a fuck?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The descendants of Ephraim were Shuthala, Bered, Tehath, Eliadah, Tehath, Zabad, Juthala, Ezer, and Eliad. Oh, these two were killed trying to steal livestock from the local farmers near Gath. I hate that. Their father, Ephraim, mourned for them for a long time, and his relatives came to comfort him.
Yeah, that was nice of them.
Afterward, Ephraim slept with his wife.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
She became pregnant and gave birth to a son.
Oh, go figure.
She became pregnant.
Right.
Sometime after they had sex.
It's amazing how that happens.
Ephraim named him Beriah because of the tragedy his family had suffered.
I mean, they did go try to steal something from somebody, so...
I know.
I don't know.
Was it a tragedy,
I mean, I guess
or was it just
it would still be
rewards?
tragic if your sons, got killed, even if they were stealing.
That is true.
But,
that is true.
You know...
Why were they doing that?
Right. Yeah, you shouldn't be you should have taught them better.
Either that, or maybe this family was hungry and that's why they were stealing.
That could
maybe
be.
they were stealing to support their family.
You could be right. But then why the hell are they having more kids?
That is true.
Right?
One might ask.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't have birth control back then.
Obviously, they didn't have birth control back then.
I don't think it's fair to say why they having more kids. It's
right.
It's not like they could just, go pick up the pill.
True.
So... And are you saying basically...
They had that dirty bathwater shit that they could do back then or whatever.
So you wanted her to drink poison to have an abortion?
I'm just saying there's,
So their options are either only have sex if you want kids, otherwise don't have any sex at all.
Right.
Or be prepared to poison yourself and have an abortion.
It's pretty shitty choices.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's fine that they had all those kids.
Right.
What else were they going to do?
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. He had a daughter named Shira. She built the towns.
Wow.
What? She gets a name and she did things.
You got to write her name down.
Shira.
Right?
Shira.
I'm
happy. She's my patron saint person thing.
Yeah.
My spirit animal? No,
something?
what? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Shira, I'm bereft.
She built a town.
I'm excited, not bereft.
Right?
I'm using all the wrong words because I'm just so flabbergasted.
She did something.
We get a name and she built the towns of
right.
Lower and Upper Beth Horon and Uzan Shira.
Okay.
Damn! One of the towns was named after her.
Wow.
She built towns and one of them was named after her.
Yeah, not just one town, but two towns.
Okay, this is amazing. I'm sorry. I'm really excited about that. I think I'm a little too excited about that, truth be told. The descendants of Ephraim included Repha, Resheph, Tela, Tahan, Laden, Ammihud, Elishama, Nun, and Joshua.
Okay.
The descendants of Ephraim lived in the territory that included Bethel and its surrounding towns to the north, Neron to the east, Gezer and its villages to the west, and Shechem and its surrounding villages to the north, as far as Aya and its towns.
All right.
Lama lama ding dong.
Yeah.
Along the borders of Manasseh were the towns of Beth Shan, Tanakh, Megiddo, Dor, and their surrounding villages. The descendants of Joseph, son of Israel, lived in these towns.
There you go. That's where they lived.
That's where they lived.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now you know.
Now I won't know for long because it's not going to stick in my goddamn brain.
Do you remember what song I made you play earlier?
Yeah, Informer by Snow.
And why did I make you play it?
Because it was stuck in your head for some
It just popped in there. It was in my head. And so now I just keep going, Informer, I like you boom boom down. And
Yeah,
now,
be careful. We'll get copyright stuff. They might recognize that bit. You know?
Well, I have now shared that earworm with all of you. Enjoy.
Yeah. if they actually know the song.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
You think?
Everybody knows that song.
Everybody?
Okay, everybody 35 years old and older.
Well, yeah. Probably.
Which isn't that the majority of our audience?
I mean, it was a one-hit wonder, so if they were doing something else at that time in their life, they might have missed it.
Okay, but isn't the majority of our audience 35 and older?
I think, generally speaking, yes.
I think anybody under the age of 35 that's listening to podcasts is probably a really awesome human being, because most of the 35 and unders that I know and speak to
don't listen to podcasts.
Do not listen to podcasts. And they're like, I don't have time for that.
Right.
So I'm just thinking 35 and up knows Informer
right.
by Snow.
Okay.
You guys could always contact us on Twitter or email us to, let us know if I am sorely mistaken. I highly recommend you look it up. It's
right.
such a great song. I'm not sure.
I don't know if I'd go with great.
Okay, it's not a great song at all. It's got a great sound, but and even like the sound of the voice, is pretty good. But the lyrics leave something to be desired.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
But everything else, like it's catchy. It'll get stuck in your ears.
Sure.
Give it a listen, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Go back and re-listen if it's been a while.
Yeah.
Which it probably has.
Have a Chaser song queued up though.
Oh yeah. Might I recommend Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now? That's my Chaser song for everything.
I'm going to recommend Maybe I by Des Rocks.
What is it?
Maybe I by Des Rocks.
Des Rocks is really good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the descendants of Asher.
Okay.
Did you like that little mouthwash thing I did before we moved on to a new section?
I did.
Okay. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, and Beriah. They had a sister named Sarah.
There's a sister.
Sarah. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Malkiel, the father of Birzaith, just so you know.
Yeah.
The sons of Heber were Japhlet, Shomer, and Hotham. They had a sister named Shua. Aww.
Yeah.
That's cute. The sons of Japhlet were Pesach, Bimhal, and Ashvath. The sons of Shomer were Ahi, Roga, Hubba, and Aram. Hubba. I had an argument with somebody when I was in college in Texas. This friend of mine said that Hubba Bubba was the superior gum to Bubble Yum because he said Bubble Yum was Bubble Yuck.
Huh.
And I believed him until I actually tried Bubble Yum, and I think I prefer Bubble Yum to Hubba Bubba.
I'd have to try them side by side. It's been a while.
It's been a while for me as well.
When I get gum, I don't think Hubba Bubba or, Bubble Yum anymore.
I like Bazooka Joe.
As a kid, definitely those were right up there.
I always preferred Bazooka Joe.
Right.
That was the best gum.
I actually liked the tape roll.
Oh, yeah,
the bubblegum tape or whatever.
Yeah, bubble tape.
Right.
That was good stuff.
Or it was really good. They had that the Big League Chew Gut bubblegum.
Yeah, that was the same taste.
So good.
It was the same taste, but it was in shreds.
Right. Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah.
Like I love that shreds.
Everything that we just mentioned, those are all like the same gum.
Right.
Just different shapes
right.
and wrappers.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, you guys, I'm going to tell you the best gum ever.
Best gum ever, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
It's called Quench. And you can order it online. You can't buy it at the grocery store or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like a sports gum. And it does exactly what it sounds like. It has this sour taste that activates your saliva glands. And my track coach, when I was in high school, used to have buckets of it. And so when we got done running, if we had beat our time or whatever, they were used as a prize.
Sure.
And it was the best gum because your mouth is dry, you're like. Ugh.
Are you sure it wasn't just because you worked for it so hard?
Shut up.
I'm just asking. Have you tried it since then to test whether or not it is the best gum ever?
I have not, but the thought that it might not be how I remember.
Yeah.
saddens me, and I'm appalled you would suggest it.
I'm sorry for suggesting it, but...
Can we order some?
Sure.
Okay. We're going to order some. I'll get back to you on whether Quench is as good as I remember. But I do recall that it does activate your taste buds.
Yeah.
So, highly recommend for that.
Most things that have a taste activate your taste buds.
I'm going to punch you in the balls. The sons of his brother Helam were Zophah, Imma, Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah were Sua, Harnefer, Shul, Barai, Imra, Bezer, Hod, Shama, Shilsha, Ithron, and Bera. The sons of Jether were Jephunneh, Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Ulla were Arah, Haniel, and Riziah. Each of these descendants of Asher was the head of an ancestral clan.
Oh, there we go. We're back to the ancestral clans. Yeah. Okay.
They were all select men.
All select men.
Select.
What does that mean?
Mighty warriors.
Oh, mighty warriors.
And outstanding leaders.
Damn. They were some good fucking people. That's good stock. That's just good stock.
They were select.
Select and mighty warriors and good leaders.
Outstanding leaders.
Shit.
Well above
I'm sorry
good.
that I undersold them, for Christ's sakes.
I mean, outstanding definitely is higher up the chart than good.
Yeah. No, I agree. I didn't mean to undersell them.
Okay.
They were outstanding.
They were mighty warriors and outstanding leaders. Select men.
Yeah.
So hot, too, I bet.
One might say when they were picking these people or making them, they were shooping and hooping them,
Nice.
I'm just saying,
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay. The total number of men available for military service was 26,000 as listed in their genealogical records, the end.
Oh, yay.
There it is.
Woo-hoo.
Boom, drop it like it's
Done
hot.
with that chapter.
Yep.
We made it through that chapter.
Another one.
We shooped and hooped that chapter.
Too much.
No, too much.
Too much. Too many. Too far.
Nope. I really liked it.
No.
I really liked it. All right. Well, that was...
we will just stop.
that was First Chronicles chapter 7.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow we'll be back with...
First Chronicles chapter 8.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.